Good morning, everyone. It's a little later than I usually check in with you after getting off work. It was a very busy day and I got off work pretty much on time, but my brother needed to talk to me about something, so we've been on the phone for a couple hours and I just got off. Good news, last night was our turn to have our Christmas appreciation, or whatever you want to call it, and they brought in some barbecue because it's the South. So we had some chicken barbecue and some pork barbecue and some chips and stuff like that. Now, I'm the one that kind of works when everyone else is at lunch, so usually I just have them fix me a plate, which is what one of the guys did. But we fired so many people in the last month that the amount of barbecue they ordered is way too much, so we got to take back as much as we needed. So my buddy, being him, took those paper plates, loaded one up with chicken barbecue, one up with pork barbecue, covered it with foil, put it in a Walmart bag, grabbed me like 4 hamburger buns, put it in a plate, covered with foil, put it in a bag, threw me in a bag of Funyuns and a couple peanut butter cookies. And he's like, "You
got a fridge in your van, don't you?"
It's like, yeah, but this is going to take up my entire fridge. But it is in my fridge, so that's what I'll be eating today. It's pretty delicious. I mean, I'm not sure where it came from, you know, it's nothing terrible. It's the pork barbecue tastes better than the chicken barbecue. Both of them, in my opinion, needed more sauce, but that's just me. It tastes just fine. And the peanut butter cookie was delicious. It's been a while since I had one. We do work again tonight, and then we're off tomorrow. And since we work tonight, I am going to do the same thing we did yesterday. I'm going to post up somewhere. I'm going to sleep, wake up, go to the gym. I'm hoping I'm going to go to the gym early enough to work out and shower. But I got to figure out where I'm going to post up at, because I don't want to go back to where I went yesterday, because no issues yesterday. But when we were leaving, there was a police officer, and I'm a little concerned if I go there again, if that police officer is in charge of watching the parking lot for the holiday, it might call some attention. So I need to go somewhere else today. And tomorrow, when we get off, we'll be headed over to the other side of town, the Bass Pro side of town, as I call it. So that'll be, we hadn't been there for a while, and we're off all day Christmas Eve, and then we work Christmas night. So, and I'm still going to be grinding. You know, I'm off tomorrow. We'll keep grinding till the end of the year. I'd like to keep going with this, but I don't know if Boss Man will let that happen. I think some people are already starting to go,
"You haven't taken a day off."
I feel like they're going to be cutting hours next month anyway, because Black January is usually a thing, which my 3 days a week won't be a problem, but also won't get me where I want to be. But this is what I've been saying to anybody that brings up anything. I'm just trying to get through 2025. Right now, if everything works out, I'll have the next 6 months handled for next year. Before the end of this year, I'll have my credit cards paid off, because they're paid off right now, going into next year. And this is the one. My van's running with no real issues. And I have, the setup I have is good enough for me to live in. There's a lot of stuff to upgrade, but like, I have a bed, I have a way to keep my food cold, I have a way to cook food, I have a way to warm food, I have a toilet, I have a way to shower myself, even though I mostly use Planet Fitness. So we have a livable space with no major issues right now. And I just want to make it through 2025 with that being the case. Then in 2026, maybe we're not just surviving, we're trying to figure a way to start thriving. But today's issue is, where shall we park? Let's find out. my gas gauge is doing that shaking thing again. The last time this happened, I had a loose terminal. So I'm going to tighten it down and see if that changes anything. I'm at Planet Fitness. I was going to park in my usual spot, but the landscaping crew is here and they're cutting grass, so they would have been right in front of my van if I did that. So I went ahead and pulled in the far in the parking lot. So I'm right here. Hopefully that's good enough. We'll see. All right, it seemed like the negative terminal was a little loose again, so I don't think it's shaking nearly as much. I don't have any trouble with it starting up or anything. I just noticed it was shaking some more. So if anyone has any other ideas, let me know. It's around 10 o'clock. I've got the warmer going right here off my 12 volt. Warming up the chicken barbecue that I got from work. Once that gets warmed up, I'm going to make myself a couple of barbecue chicken sandwiches. Probably eat the little bit of Funyun chips they gave me. Have a Coke Zero. And pretty much chill. I'm going to keep working on editing one of these videos. I'm almost done with one. And I'll probably go to sleep. Actually, pardon the mess, but I've been working nonstop and it gets messy in the van fast. But I'll let you check in on the kitties. Here's Grable. Here is Grable. Booty Grable. Good girl. Good girl. Here's BMO. Her eyes watering. Been a couple of days now. I'm a little bit concerned. Doesn't seem to be bothering her. It's just watering. And there's Happy next to her. And here comes Big Waddles. Big Waddles. And that's everybody. Everybody. Talk to you later. Well, the chicken barbecue is heated up and ready. And this is what they look like. And that is the finished product. I will say there were pickles in the break room. I just didn't grab any and they weren't in my plate. But that would have been good on top of this too. What do you guys put on your barbecue sandwiches? This is the chicken one. Not quite as good as the pork one, but I want to finish this off and give a little bit of the extras to the cats. The other cats I have to kind of suck off the sauce and throw it to them, except for Happy. Happy eats it, barbecue sauce and all. Crazy cat. All right. Nice and warm. That's a chicken barbecue sandwich. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm outside Planet Fitness. I just got done taking a pretty cold shower. I must have been one of the last guys to jump in the shower because I had almost no hot water. But we are showered. We are dressed for work. It is almost 9:30, so it's about time to head over to work. I slept really well. Probably got about 6 hours of sleep, but it was a real out sleep. It was hot. It was in the mid-60s today, and with the sun hitting the van, it felt a little bit warmer. Got a little stuffy back there, so I ran the fan portion of the AC and my Ryobi fan, and conked right out after that. Once I had a breeze going, it felt really good. It seems like the cats must have all slept with me as well, because when I woke up, they were all just in different places asleep. Not a bad day. By the way, Wingstop is now open. I honestly didn't expect them to be open until after the first of the year, so I am surprised. Definitely will be going and trying Wingstop sometime in 2026. It's a bit more of a financial commitment, especially after the whole Buc-ee's thing. But we are now headed to work. Made it safely to Walmart. This is my last shift before Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, but since we're the overnight shift, we won't be coming in. I could use the break, to be honest with you. The body needs a little bit more of a rebound. I'll hit Planet Fitness one more time tomorrow before Christmas. And like I say, these videos are going to be more me talking right now. We'll be back to a little bit more activity after the first of the year, more than likely. I'm just trying to grind out this job to get the money that I need to stay afloat. I've had a good day. I hope that you have as well. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal of Hannibal, signing off.